That bank notification glows on your phone. You glance at it while sitting in your car, engine still running. That number, the one that determines your week, your month, maybe your entire summer, is smaller than you hoped, smaller than you need. Your chest tightens. The mortgage payment looms 3 days away. Groceries this week suddenly feel like a strategic gamble. And somewhere in the back of your mind, a whisper starts. If I just held on to every dollar, if I stopped giving anything away. That grip on your steering wheel mirrors the grip on your finances. White-knuckle, desperate, like releasing even $10 might cause everything to collapse. The anxiety sits heavy in your stomach. You lie awake at night calculating and recalculating whether you'll make it through the month. If this resonates with you, you're not alone. So many believers wrestle with this exact tension between trusting God with finances and the very real fear of not having enough. But what if the key to financial peace isn't gripping tighter? What if it's actually about opening your hands? If this message is already speaking to your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to Sticking to Faith. Your support helps us reach more people who need God's truth in their struggles. Financial stress creates what researchers at Frontiers in Neuroscience identified in their 2023 study as a scarcity mindset. When you're constantly stressed about not having enough, scarcity causes you to devote excessive attention and cognitive resources to scarcity-related issues, which leads to cognitive load and a decline in executive functioning. The part of your brain that helps you make wise, long-term decisions becomes impaired. You start making choices based on fear instead of faith. You grab at quick fixes. The worry itself becomes a weight that makes every decision harder. And here's the trap. Holding on tighter doesn't actually make things better. It just keeps you locked in survival mode, unable to see the opportunities right in front of you. But God offers a different way. In Malachi chapter 3, God makes an invitation that appears nowhere else in all of Scripture. He actually invites us to test him. Listen to what he says in Malachi 3:10. Bring all the tithes into the storehouse so there will be enough food in my temple. If you do, I will open the windows of heaven for you. I will pour out a blessing so great you won't have enough room to take it in. Try it. Put me to the test. God spoke this through the prophet Malachi around 430 BC, addressing the returned exiles in Jerusalem who were struggling financially and spiritually. They had stopped bringing their tithes, the first tenth of their income, to support the temple and the priests who served there. The phrase windows of heaven wasn't just poetic language. In ancient Israel, this described the seasonal rains that made crops flourish and the economy thrive. For us today, tithing is entering into a 90-10 partnership with God. You honor him with the first 10%. He becomes the protector and multiplier of the remaining 90%. In verse 11, God continues, "Your crops will be abundant, for I will guard them from insects and disease. Your grapes will not fall from the vine before they are ripe." In modern terms, God removes obstacles. He protects what you have. He opens doors you didn't even know existed. Now, here's where science catches up with Scripture. Research published in Nature Communications in 2017 by investigators at the University of Zurich used fMRI brain scans to discover something remarkable. When people committed to giving money to others, two specific brain regions became more connected: the temporoparietal junction, which helps you think about others' needs, and the ventral striatum, your brain's pleasure center. This connectivity was directly related to increases in self-reported happiness. The study found that just deciding to be generous in the future was enough to trigger these brain changes and make people feel happier. You don't even have to spend the money yet to experience the shift. Think about that. When you decide to tithe, to set aside that first 10% before you do anything else, you're telling your nervous system, I have more than enough. Your body responds by lowering stress levels. You feel calmer, more at peace, just from making the decision. This isn't magic. It's how your brain was designed to work. Generosity literally rewires you for joy. If this truth is encouraging you, if it's speaking into your heart right now, please like, share this video, and subscribe to Sticking to Faith. Your support helps us reach more people who need God's hope today. So how do you start? Here's your roadmap. Step 1. Open a separate account for your tithe. Set up a simple savings account dedicated only to giving. When the money transfers automatically, you remove the emotional pain of giving it away each time. It becomes as natural as brushing your teeth. Step 2. Calculate 10% immediately. Whatever money comes in, your paycheck, a tax refund, a gift, calculate 10% the moment you receive it and move it to your tithe account. Don't wait. Don't negotiate. Make it the first transaction, not the last. Step 3. Give to your local church first. Your tithe goes to the storehouse, the place that provides you with spiritual nourishment. This is different from offerings, which you can direct anywhere God leads. The tithe belongs to God and supports the place where you're being fed spiritually. Step 4. Take the 90-day challenge. Try tithing faithfully for 3 months. That's long enough to establish a new rhythm and to begin noticing God's provision in unexpected ways. Step 5. Track what happens. Keep a simple journal of unexpected blessings, opportunities that appear, problems that resolve themselves. You'll start noticing God's provision in ways you missed before. Step 6. Increase gradually if possible. According to the State of the Plate survey of 4,413 tithers conducted by founder Brian Cluth, 77% of regular tithers actually give 11 to 20% or more of their income. Start with 10%. As God blesses, consider increasing your percentage. Remember, you're not alone. The same State of the Plate survey found that 80% of tithers have no unpaid credit card bills and 28% are completely debt-free. People who tithe report being financially healthier across every category measured compared to non-tithers. This isn't because they're wealthier, it's because they've learned to trust God with their finances. Your financial stress doesn't disappear the moment you tithe, but something shifts. The grip of fear loosens. You start seeing provision instead of scarcity. Your decisions become clearer because anxiety isn't clouding your judgment. Step forward with confidence. Honor God with your first fruits. Trust His timing. Release your white-knuckle grip on what was never really yours to begin with. Your obedience matters. Your faith matters. Your willingness to trust God with your finances matters. May God meet you in every moment of financial uncertainty and fill you with unshakable peace. May He open doors you can't yet see and provide in ways that leave you breathless with gratitude. God bless your faith, your courage, and your next steps. Before we close, comment below and share where you are in your tithing journey. Are you just starting? Have you been faithful for years? Or are you wrestling with taking the first step? We want to pray for you and encourage you. If this message encouraged you today, please like this video, share it with someone who needs hope, and subscribe to Sticking to Faith for more biblical encouragement.